And good morning. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com. And right now we're going to discuss Ohio State, Michigan, Rutgers, and Maryland recruiting in the state of Illinois. All four schools part of the Big Ten. And here we go. We're going to talk about all four schools and their coaching staffs and all the recruiting in the state of Illinois. Ready? Here we go. All right, and we're done. That's it. Yeah, so come on. Literally, this is not a shocker or anything. Maryland, they go off the East Coast. They go into the pipeline. They go into the pipelines of the Carolinas, into Florida. It's no surprise. It's Maryland, and they're sort of a basketball school. I hate to say it, but Rutgers, they go into New Jersey, New York, and they go a lot into Florida too. They don't need to really recruit in the state of Illinois. Although I've seen some flyers in that. And again, the high school coaches in the state of Illinois are not surprised by both of these schools not recruiting that much in Illinois. I know Maryland made one offer to an Illinois kid a couple of years ago. So, but it's literally no, it's not a surprise. Now we talk about Ohio State and Michigan, two national powers in the college football thing. They'll make offers to maybe the top two players in the state of Illinois every year. Some yes, some no. And again, you got Michigan, who has power all over the country. So does Ohio State, so they can nitpick any player that they want to. Why would they go to a basketball state like Illinois? I'm just saying. Now, our tight ends is something that they usually want because they're interested in Logan Lee and forgetting this year's Carterville, Luke Ford. It's no surprise. Why would you spend time? Why would you spend time on how do you say? Why would you why would you spend time on hamburger when you can go get steak somewhere else? And that's the truth. Illinois is a basketball state. Uh, it's got a good football tradition, but it's a basketball state. And if you go looking at Florida, Texas, California, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, just those states alone, Michigan, even in Ohio State, their bases produce a much better player at a rapid rate than the state of Illinois does. That's just the truth. You have to live with the deal. You have to live with that. So, and Maryland and Rutgers, it's just too far. How can you attract a player to say, "Yeah, let's come out to Maryland or come out to New Jersey"? Makes no sense. Now I know New Jersey just hired an Illinois coach, from Western Illinois, Blazik. Pretty good little recruiter. You might see a little more interested in recruiting from Rutgers, but altogether, these four schools: Ohio State, Michigan, Rutgers, and Maryland from the Big Ten. I'm not Michigan State. I'm sorry. Michigan, Ohio State, Maryland, and Rutgers. You're not going to see that much recruiting. Only maybe the two top players. That's about it. And Michigan, I know a lot of journalists are angry. Well, Michigan doesn't spend a lot of time in the state of Illinois. Why would they spend time in Illinois? They can go to better states and get better players. That's the truth. I'm sorry. Some of our top athletes in the state of Illinois are not playing football. Sorry. That's just the truth. They're not playing football. They're playing basketball or they're just sitting on their ass. Simple as that. That's that's the honest God truth. I don't know why people are completely shocked by that. Ohio State and you got Michigan. I think the only reason why the journalists want to see Michigan over here is just so it can be basically a publicity stunt, so they can take a few pictures of Harbaugh and put it up everywhere. They get all excited about that. And Ohio State is Ohio State. They're in the state of Ohio, and they also get players from Michigan. Michigan gets players from Ohio. It's just smart business. Why would you spend that much time in Illinois when you know you got a national power name and you can get whatever you want? So it makes no sense. And again, Maryland and Rutgers all the way out on the East Coast. And like I said, watch out for Rutgers a little bit because they got Blazik. But again, sorry, truth hurts, but that's what it is. And if you like my stuff, please go to deepdishfootball.com. Also, follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter and Facebook. Please follow the YouTube channel that this is on. Um, Also, looking for advertisers and sponsors that want to be featured on online videos, social media, everything else. please let me know at my email at coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. And coaches, if you want me to post anything or any of that stuff on Twitter, just send me the stuff and I will post it. No matter, no questions asked, no nothing. I don't charge crap. So that's it. Have a great morning. And this is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com.